Hey everybody, my name is Old School Nerd. Welcome in. It is Sunday, and today we're going to check out a band we've never heard of. In fact, this band, as of right now, while I'm making this reaction, has less than 100 subscribers on YouTube, and that's completely unacceptable. This one was requested by Asshat. Everybody knows Asshat on the channel. He checked this band out, found them, said, dude, you got to check out this song. It's called Collide. The name of the band is Fire to the Throne. And I don't know if they're named after a really hinky movie from 1983, but I dare you to look that shit up on YouTube too. Let's get into this. Hey everybody, check us out at OldSkuleNerd.com. It's got all of our social media posts. The Patreon link for those who want to support the channel. We appreciate every single one of you. And the Discord link for those who want to help join the community and join in on all those shenanigans. Okay, here we go. The name of the band is Fire to the Throne. I have no idea where they come from. I don't know who they are. I know that their bass player's name is Jimbo. That's all I know. Why? Because he connected with one of you and said, hey, could you get Old School to check out our song? And he was like, I'll ask. And then he asked, and here we are. Here we go. Like and subscribe. The link to the original video will be in the description below. Please go to there. Give them a like. Give them a subscribe. This channel, you know how we do. We love Ginger. We love Sabaton. We love Nightwish. We love everything, you know, Bandmade, Alien Weaponry, Bloody Wood, Feuerschwanz. Name the bands around the world, we love them. But there's a special place in our heart here for the bands that are just getting started. The bands that nobody knows about. Who knows? This band could be opening or maybe headlining soon in the next couple years to a huge festival. They may be opening up for a band that you love, and you're going to go, you know what? I've seen this band somewhere before. I saw it on Old School Nerd's channel when they first got started. Remember when they were just getting started? Yeah, dude, I remember that. Jimbo was playing the bass and stuff. Then he ran off with that model and quit the band. I know, right? That was horrible. It's probably not going to happen. Anyway, but it could. Check it out. This is Collide, okay? Don't know a whole lot about this band except, like I said, they're a 5-piece. Four musicians, one lead singer. Not sure where they're from, but that doesn't matter because we're here on YouTube. Let's check it out. Collide. This intro leads up to something. Every member of this band's got to be at least 2 bills. I love it. Hey. Like them thick, bro. That's how we roll. Come on. Look, skinny bands, they're cool and everything, and the chicks love them. But who would you rather want in the mosh pit next to you, right? If we all go to a Dagobah show and there's a wall of death, who do you want? Really? You want Oasis? You want Coldplay? Or do you want these big fuckers with you? You want Fire to the Throne. That's what I'm saying. Just be real about it. Okay, a couple things. Number one, let's go through the members. The lead singer looks like Rikishi and Howard Jones had a child, and this child ate like Rikishi, he screamed like Howard Jones, and he joined this band. Okay? This drummer, pretty sure he has a First Amendment audit channel in South California somewhere. He's doing audits, pissing police off. Pretty sure I've seen him somewhere. The bass player, holy crap, that's Jimbo. Jimbo looks like a cross between somebody who does my taxes and an IT professional, which is cool. And he also has a good style. While the guitar player, the one that was flipping around like this, he's trying too damn hard. The bass player's like, dude, I'm just throwing in this groove right here. And you can move the camera if you want, but I'm gonna John Paul Jones this shit like it's like we're playing Madison Square Garden. Song remains the same. Just gonna work this right here. We're here with the fingers. See this? What I'm doing. Yeah, I'll turn my head backwards if I want to, but just watch this. What I do. Anyway, and then the guitarist, the one guitarist with the headless neck on his guitar, that dude reminds me of Berserker King Reviews. You guys know Berserker King. He's one of my big guys on my channel. He also has his own channel where he does movie reviews. He looks like Berserker King. If Berserker King decided to go very, very dark and started playing really evil guitar. The other guitarist with his backward hat on, I think he drives a tow truck. I'm not sure, but it's either that or he works security at a like not a bingo hall, but not a club. Like he's like, yeah, that guy, yeah, or a tow truck driver. That's the best part about this band. They're just guys. They're like you and me, but with talent. I know, talent. That phrasing, the step-up phrasing between the two guitarists, that was key right there. There was some imbalance during this chorus. There was some imbalance between the guitars. One guitar is playing the hook, the other one's doing the power chording. And in the mix, they weren't cohesive. There wasn't a cohesive sound. Either there wasn't enough echo and distortion in the chords to where it didn't give that flow. The idea is when you're doing double phrasing and one guitarist is playing a hook on the high end and the other person is playing chords, you don't want to be there to be too much segment. Maybe have more of a reverb on the chorded guitar section to where it has a block of noise like a bed for that hook to play over the top of. If there's a gap, it doesn't connect properly. It's hard to explain it, but it's something that, and look, this is one song, Drummer's on point, bass line is key. Everything is musically proficient. The lead singer is just a force of freaking nature, isn't he? I mean, you've heard lower, you've heard louder, you've heard deeper, you've heard more angry, but honestly, this lead singer has passion in his voice. When he holds his arms out and his shoulders, which are roughly the size of a Buick, and he's holding his arms out and he's just in the face, for him, I would take the glasses off, no hat, no glasses, shirt's fine, right? But connect with the camera, connect with the crowd, share that he's got a passion in him, right? He's not up there just screaming to scream. There's something going on. It's right here. Also, Jimbo, the bass player, is doing this other vocal, the backing vocal. And the amount of effort he puts in playing the bass versus his stance is perfect because you see he's working through the scales and the rhythm section is tight as hell. It's on point. And the only time you see him react is when he does his vocal. He puts his head up and he's like, and you're like, whoa, that guy's real, okay? So everything's coming together. I do like how they're filming in a backyard. The camera's moving to give it that chaotic feel. There's no filters, there's no smoke, there's no silly lighting. They're not doing it at night. They're not trying to be spooky. This kind of band you want to go see live. Why? Because this is what it looks like. Some of our favorite bands on this channel all started. We all watched, remember Pisces from Ginger, Awakening from Unleash the Archers, right? Those are both two bands that are huge. And everybody's first vision of them was them just playing. Nothing fancy, no smoke machines, no lasers, no black lights, no blood. No, it was just them being musicians. That's real shit, man. Seriously. I'm digging that. I like that part. I want to hear that part again. I want to hear that part again. No, that walk-up was fucking great. Okay, so they tempoed up, and a lot of bands do that. But then a lot of bands will take that tempo up, and then they'll cut back down to the one. And they'll go back to the drop beat, and you're like, okay, that's it? You just did the step up just because you could, and you go back to just the regular chorus you did before? But instead, they do this walk-up. And it wasn't just the guitar, it was both of them. And Jimbo was doing it too. It was a concerted walk-up, and that was nice. Asai knows exactly what I'm talking about. That shit hooked him too. Let's do this. Watch this. No, watch this. Watch this walk-up. It's one of my favorite things I've heard so far. It's coming. I love that walk-up. All right. This is not a band that put that video together and said, man, our video is going to turn heads. We're standing in this haunted house for whatever reason, and it's just going to blow people away. Or, dude, we're in the back of this dude's yard, man, and he's got some haunted house shit in the back here. It's going to just draw, people are going to click this video because it's us playing in somebody's backyard. Or, you know, there's black lights shining up on our lead singer as he wears a t-shirt with white lettering. It's going to glow. That's going to be fire. No. Fire to the Throne. The song is Collide, and this is about a tight song. This is about good arrangement. This is about musicianship. Just like when you watched Unleash the Archers, the first time you saw Unleash the Archers, if you watched Awakening first, this is what I'm talking about. You're listening to good musicianship. You're listening to a properly arranged, composed song. composition was pretty elaborate for an up-and-coming band like that. Normally, bands have a tendency to be all scream, all heavy, as fast as they can, and there's no theming. There's a lot of storytelling in this musically because it brings you from... Think about, okay, let's go back to it. How did this song start? Pop quiz, bitches. How did this song start? How did this song end? Do you remember? Do you remember? That right there is storytelling. Some bands are so busy being as loud and as fast as they can, they don't tell a good story. A storybook opens. You open the storybook and you're like, okay, what is the title of this story? And the storybook always has to close. And bands forget how to do that. There are musical chapters in this song. And it's not just a big guy screaming in the microphone and his boys behind him yelling and chanting with him. No, it's not that. Even if you don't understand the words, and in this music you're not going to, there's a lot of yelling and there's a lot of harsh vocal. I get that. But for some of us who are musicians like myself, when I listen to a song and I listen to a band, if they're the kind of band that's doing a bunch of harsh vocals that I'm not going to understand until I read them, fine. I'm instantly going to go into how is this song laid out musically? How is the band reacting? There were some parts at the beginning that I felt that both guitars weren't meshing right in the first chorus because there were two different tones that weren't syncing together musically. But maybe that was part of the disjointedness. Maybe you had one guitar on this side, one guitar on that side, and the idea behind it was for them to collide in the middle, in that bridge, that transition, that build up towards the end, and the reprisal. I don't know. But I do know everyone that sees this video is going to go, these guys did this on their own. It's their first video. Obviously, there are no effects. It's just a guy holding an iPhone or a camera doing this thing. We've all seen it. And that's okay. Because one of my favorite videos of all time is just Unleash the Archers, clicking over from position point to position point as they play a freaking crazy song. Luckily for us, we got to see this lead singer lay it all out. That guy is a force of nature. He's going to be on stage. You're going to see him in a live show and you're just going to go, whoa. I mean, he's like 3 times, not only the size of a normal person, but he shows out that passion and you need that. So I really, 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 really like this. And I hope we get to see more. Please check them out. I'm going to pop this out for everyone to see. This is Fire to the Throne. As of the time when I made this reaction, hold on. They now have 81 subscribers on YouTube. 81. And I'm one of them. I'm liking this video and I'm sharing with all of you. The link to this video is below. Please check them out. Check out their channel. Let's see what comes next from these guys. It's one of my favorite things. Remember, you're only starting out once. And I hate to use this band as an analogy, but I will. Metallica now is not Metallica 1982. Metallica now is a bunch of old guys that have this anthology list, this epic collection of songs that they can play until they're 80 years old and dead and gone. And everyone's going to know them. But those who are old enough remember Ride the Lightning. You remember Am I Evil? You remember all the stuff that happened before the Black Album. And you were like, remember when they were first starting out in San Francisco and they were just complete and they were blowing people away in live shows? No, nobody remembers that. Because every time Metallica plays now, they're playing to 100,000 people in a stadium in Sao Paulo, Brazil. You only get to check out a band a first time once. It's important. So check this out. Check out their channel. Check them out. The little link tree, I think, has all their stuff. Apple Music, Spotify, the YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram. So check them out. There we go. Fire to the Throne, Collide is the name of the song. This was just straight up, I mean, this guy here, man. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of the lead singer of Shepherd's Reign. You know? It's just something about, I mean, look at his face, dude. Either he's in pain or he's fighting the world. It's got to be one of the two. All right, everybody. My name is Old School Nerd. Fire to the Throne, Collide. Everyone have a happy Sunday. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.